This guide will walk you through the process of managing incoming invoices using Flex databases. Now you can generate invoices for sponsors based on what was done, and track internal vendor costs in one place. Invoice limit for one-step check can be set up under Project Settings. It means that invoices higher than entered amount require an additional review. In this example, the threshold is €5,000. Amount can be entered in global project currency or in a country-specific currency. Navigate to Incoming Invoices, located in Invoicing section. Click on New button to start creating a new incoming invoice. Populate the necessary fields. Name your invoice in a free text field. Select the currency from a predefined drop-down menu. Select the vendor from a drop-down menu. The options on the menu are created in Companies list under General References of System Settings. Enter the invoiced amount. Note that if the amount surpasses the threshold defined in project-specific settings, the invoice will need to go through 2 rounds of approval. If the amount is below the threshold, there will be only 1 round of approval. Select the type of payment from a drop-down menu. The options are taken from the Types of Payment list, as defined in Invoicing section of System Settings. Payment due date and invoice date are selectable as date fields. Comments can be added as desired in a free text field. File can be attached. For example, invoice PDF document provided by the vendor. Save the invoice. The invoice appears in the grid, with the status marked as created. Once ready, the invoice can be sent to review. The invoice status changed to Review Pending. The invoice can be approved after review. It can also be declined if needed. If declined, the reviewer should enter the reason for declining. If decline is clicked on, the invoice should be corrected. If decline completely is clicked on, the invoice is no longer eligible for corrections and is completely declined. If the invoice is approved and the amount surpasses the threshold, the final approve should be given. The approved payment pending status is shown once the approval is completed. Mark the invoice as paid. Enter the paid amount. You can enter total amount or partial amount. In this example, the total amount to be paid is €6,000, and we enter €3,000 as the paid amount. The payment details state that only part of the invoice has been paid. The paid amount is visible in Paid Invoiced column. The status is set as partially paid. Once the rest of the amount is entered and marked as paid, the status changes to paid. To be able to perform actions in incoming invoices, be sure to assign adequate permissions in Global Permissions or Project-Specific Permissions of the Project Management and Budgeting module of System Settings. Additionally, users are notified on the transitions of statuses of the invoices, based on the assigned permission. The guide covered the process of managing incoming invoices in Flex databases, from creating new incoming invoices to marking them as paid. By following these instructions, users can streamline their invoice tracking process and ensure accurate payment management.